This is exactly what's going to happen after that 6-week postpartum visit in your OB office. As we all know, after waiting an obscene amount of time in the waiting room, you're going to go into the room with your doctor. They're going to come in. They're going to probably ask you how you're sleeping, how's the baby sleeping, how's mom life going, how's the transition going. And then if you tore, they're going to check your stitching. And then if you had a C-section, they're going to check how your scar is recovering. Sometimes you're due for a PAP and they'll do that too. Otherwise, they'll say, hey, we'll see you when the baby's 1 year and we'll do your PAP then. Then they will ask if you want birth control. You'll say yes or no, and then they'll say, any questions for me? You'll probably say no, and they'll say, okay, well, I'll see you again in a year. That is not clearance to just go do whatever workouts you want to do. That is medical clearance. There's a difference. Even social media itself, I see it pressures moms so much that they're like, okay, they get that six weeks checkbox, and they're like, okay, well, now I have to start going into this crazy workout program again, or do what I did before I had kids, because now it's time to lose the baby weight. And it's like, hold up, okay, your abdominals separated for your baby, okay? If you had a C-section, you went through a lot, you had your abdominal walls cut through. If you had a vaginal birth and you tore, you still have some healing you're doing. But most moms skip any rehab and they just jump right into a normal workout routine, get on the Peloton, start a group fitness class, just something. You can't tell the size of this hill, but 23 weeks pregnant. Anyway, the first phase of your postpartum recovery plan after you've gotten cleared from your 6 weeks plan, before you even get into any kind of strength training workout, should be a core recovery phase. I don't care if you're 6 weeks postpartum, if you're 6 months postpartum, or you're 6 years postpartum. That is why that is the first thing we focus on in my one-on-one coaching container, because moms skip this phase. You need to have some kind of core rehab before you jump into any type of vigorous strength training. And again, your doctor won't tell you this. They're going to tell you scar looks great, stitches are healing well, you're good to go, see you in a year. Think of this as like the bridge between you getting cleared from your doctor for medical clearance and that next step of strength training, getting into cardio again, whatever it may be that you want to do to work out. All my clients start with a diastasis recti assessment. We check how much separation is there, if anything, what's the depth, what's the tension like, and then we build their plan from there. That way they have core recovery built in, and then we gradually move into strength training at the right progression. Because also, plot twist here, if you just stick in core recovery for too long, then you're holding yourself back as well, because you need to know when it's time to progress into strength training, and that's why having a coach is so important. My clients actually do at least 3 assessments. We're not just doing it one time and then calling it good. We're making sure that they're actually progressing. And then, as you guessed it, we change their plan based on that progression. I am opening spots for one-on-one coaching this month through the end of March. If this is something you're interested in having laid out for you, go ahead and send me a message or head to the link in my bio. There's a link to apply up there.